Hi there, in this video I'm just going to walk through how to use the rubric feature in Google Classroom. So I'm going to click onto my class that I want to work with, and I'm going to click on the Classwork tab because I want to set up a new assignment. I'm actually have it half set up here, so I could edit this one, but to show you how to set up a new assignment, I click on create, I click on assignment, I give the assignment a title, so I'm just going to call it game design. I type in some instructions for my students. Please complete the game design task. And then I go over here, I determine if it's unmarked, that means there won't be some points attached to it, or I can give it a marking criteria. I determine who it's allocated to, so it's all students. I give it a due date, and I give it a topic if I have one. Now, using this rubric feature, I'm going to set up the rubric that attaches itself to this assignment. So if I click on the rubric button, I have three options. I can create a rubric directly in Google Classroom. I can reuse a rubric that I've already created for another Google Classroom, or I can import a rubric from one of my Google Sheets. So I'm going to just quickly show you how to do all of these really easily. So I'm going to click on Create Rubric first, and it opens up a window that allows me to manually type in the bits of my rubric. I can determine whether I want to take points or scoring for the rubric by using this toggle feature here. So at the moment it's set to use scoring. But if I decided I didn't want to attach points or scores to this particular task, I can just toggle that off, and there'll be no scoring as such. But I'm going to keep that on. Now I need to create a criterion. So the criterion might be meeting or developing. Then I have a description. The student is developing. For example. Now here I can attach points to this particular criterion in the rubric. So I'm going to give this one 2 points. I'm going to give it the level title of developing, just like you would with a normal rubric, and then I'm going to put in a description. So I have a rubric I've already set up here. So I am going to pick the first one, and I'm just going to copy that information, and then I'm going to just paste that in. And now I'm going to add in the next level. So that's 4 points. The student achieved in this level. And then again, I type in the description. And I just keep passing or adding on as I'm incorporating new criteria or new elements for this criteria. Once I've done with that one, I can add an extra criteria. So this one might be coding, and then a description of what the criteria is. The students coded the elements of their game. The point weighting that's attached to that criteria, so it might be 5 points. And again, the level title, developing, and the description. The student did not code their game. And I add on another element for the next title. So for achieved, they got 10 points, and the coding was fine. Right, once I'm happy with that, I click save, and you'll see that the rubric is now attached to the bottom of the assignment. So if I click on that, you can see what your rubric will look like. When you're marking, you can click on the different boxes, and that will allow you to assess using the rubric. In the next video, I'll show you how to import and how to mark with the rubric. Thanks.